It has 12 baths. Sorry, I'm yelling. Gotta calm down. 12 baths. Look at that. Look at those countertops. I like that. Hello again, my name is Trevor Palland, realtor with the Coast to Coast Real Estate team over on Vancouver Island, brokered by Real Broker. We wanted to talk about the most expensive homes and pieces of land currently for sale across all of Vancouver Island. Of course, these are homes that are actively for sale right now. Today is the 27th of February of 2023. And a lot of these homes, they're currently listed at this price. Does that mean they're going to sell at this price? Who knows, right? Anyone can list any property for any particular number. What really matters is what they ultimately sell for. And that's something we'll do in another video where we look at some of the most expensive homes ever sold on Vancouver Island. So right now, we're just looking at the homes that are currently available. Of course, you could look at this and every other home that's currently for sale on Vancouver Island on our website. You could also take a look at all the sales data. That's something that's a little more common in the US, but out our direction on Vancouver Island in particular, not a lot of public resources to see what homes have sold for. That's why we worked really hard on making sure that our website does feature this information. So you could go check out neighborhood by neighborhood. You could look at property by individual property, see what it was originally listed for, see what it ultimately sold for, and of course, a lot more helpful data on our site as well. So wanted to jump right into it. Let's take a look at some of the most expensive properties that are currently on the market, and maybe we could look at a couple photos, see what we think. So we're starting off in Souk. So closer to Victoria. Let's see what they got for photos here. Beautiful. Looks like riverfront. Photos are a little blurry for some reason. Just under 10 acres. Not a ton of details on this one. You got a 10-acre piece of property that's looks like it's in a pretty good location around the Souk, Victoria area. Once again, this one was listed not quite a full year on the market, but getting close to 300 days. So let's move on to the next one. On West Saanich Road, I've seen this property a few times looking around online, just shy of 15 million. This is a beautiful piece of property. Now, of course, waterfront Victoria, you don't get much more expensive than that when you're looking at properties in Vancouver Island. Victoria waterfront is some of the most sought after real estate in all of Canada, dare I say North America. But, you got your own dock, got a huge space. Of course, you got a spot for your helicopter. I'm not sure if the helicopter is included. You got palm trees. You got a view from the entrance straight to the ocean. Got beautiful finishings, grand piano. Love the vaulted ceilings. Of course, it looks like you're on a boat. It's just, there's the water right there. You got a kitchen that, looks like it's works just fine. Of course, that's what you're buying it for right there, is just look at those views. So obviously for the right person. Oh, wow, that's a interesting bathroom choice. Everyone, has their preference. Looks like this one has a suite as well. So a little income helper to help you pay your monstrous mortgage payments that you would likely be making with, a close to $20 million home. Any guesses on what age this home was built in? Oh, it looks like they have a little bit of a shop, garage, gated. So impressive property. I'm guessing 90s. Yeah, 96. Something about those bathtubs. Something about some of those finishings. The 90s definitely has a very particular look to it, and you do see that every now and then. So 6 bed, 9 bath, just under 10,000 square feet. Got a big property here. So 60-foot dock, helicopter pad, walking trails, gardens, spectacular sunsets year round. That's beautiful. Guest accommodations, ocean view, waterfront. So this is, I think, our true, I would say this is what we're sitting at for the most expensive true single family home on Vancouver Island right now. Let's see what's our runner up here. So we got a $13 million home on Salt Spring. Salt Spring's beautiful. It's such a nice island. It's definitely one of the most established for Gulf islands in regards to infrastructure. A lot of people from Vancouver have vacation properties on Salt Spring Island. A lot of people who love boating. They do have a pretty great ferry system. So there is some options for that. They also have the seaplane, which goes directly from Vancouver to Salt Spring. So pretty accessible in regards to Gulf Islands. We do have, we could take a look at the video there, but so, of course, crazy ocean views. Look at that house. It's a ton of space in there, I bet. It's hard to believe that this could likely be someone's just guest house, this or their secondary summer house rather than someone living here full time. But of course, you got a dock, it's waterfront, beautiful property, 4 bed, 6 bath, almost 15 acres. And that's a true single family detached home. Oceanfront, 4 adjacent separate waterfront property titles. Wow. So you got some flexibility with what you could do with this property. With a custom designed home, studio or second dwelling, boathouse, dock, beach, seaside lawn, bocce court, deer fenced. Wow, it just goes on and on. You got an electric fireplace and a wood burning fireplace. Getting caught up in the weeds here, but beautiful spot. Under 14 million, so might be worth it for some. Okay, getting back down to the south of the island, we got another waterfront property. Surprise, surprise. Oceanfront property tends to be what makes up the majority of this list, is when you start seeing properties like this, where of course you got walk on, but doesn't look like you're in much issues of a floodplain. Of course, you got to do your own due diligence, but you got your own private beach. You got a white sandy beach in Victoria. Look at that old car. I love that. Don't know if the car comes with it. You got the old, oh, come on. What's going on? Got the old bugler up there on the wall. Got a little compass in case you forget where you are. Man, look at all the wood. It's given like a kind of a cabin-y feel. Or like a castle. Oh, love the countertops there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those countertops. I like that. What was this? 14 million for a property? Or, less than 13 million. You could probably afford whatever countertops you want, but gotta say, I do like that. Completed in 2017, so newer than that one that was a 90s build. Direct views of the Olympic mountain range. It features dramatic waves and ocean currents. That's beautiful. Whales, sold separately. Dolphins, eagles, all of that. It's turnkey. Show up. Oh, look at that. All the furniture and exercise equipment's included. It is a rare opportunity. In Souk. So it looks like it was originally listed for 14 million, and it's had a bit of a price adjustment. So how long has this been listed for? Over a year, 383 days. So maybe an opportunity there. What else do we got? Another one on Salt Spring. Interesting. 7-bed, 8-bath. Something about that. Once you get like to the multi-million range for properties, they always have so many bathrooms. It's like you'll have 3 bedrooms, and then you'll end up having like 10 bathrooms or something. The more bathrooms you have, the fancier you are. Definitely, that seems to be a rule of thumb. There's a few rules of thumbs when it comes to whether it's fancy or not so fancy. Couple for me, if you see people jogging in a neighborhood, it's probably a nice neighborhood. Jogging seems to be a wealthy neighborhood activity. So see people with Lululemon outfits, or the guys with the really short jogging pants. Good chance you're in an expensive neighborhood. Anyway, enough of that. 71 acres, just over. That makes sense. You basically have this huge estate. European-inspired alpine living with an ocean view. It was built in 2019. Let's look at a couple photos. I want to see a little bit more of this place. Wow, look at that. European-inspired is right. Oh, that's a cool view. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. And let's see here, one sec. I'm bouncing all over the place. And if you see all the way over there, you're looking at, what is that, Vancouver or maybe Seattle, depending on where it's orientated. But it's a cool, it's a beautiful spot on the island there. Let's see what else we got here. Let's do a couple more. West Saanich, again, Victoria. And of course, you can see why, right? Of course, it's going to be oceanfront. Of course, it's going to look like a manor. You got 6 acres, 30 minutes from Victoria. That's it, just 30 minutes, which, is next to nothing when you compare some of these. What would 12 million get you in Vancouver? Probably a pretty nice place. But is it going to get you a waterfront estate that's 30 minutes from downtown? Probably not, but you never know. Got a gated community. Well, not gated community. You are the community. You're the one that has the gate. Look at whoa. Look at that ceiling. Oh my goodness. I'm impressed. Okay. Oh wow, look at what is that on the ceiling there? That's something in Latin. Something about decor, denore. I don't know, maybe it's something about interior design or something. If you know Latin and want to translate, let me know in the comments what that says for bonus points. Look at this. You got a suit of armor. This is a castle. Man, this looks like, oh my goodness. Huh. It looks like you got your own castle. I'd say this one's a little more European inspired than the last one we looked at. Oh, and then of course you got the jetted tub right there. I would have pictured some big cauldron or something with a little wood, with some like pieces of wood that are heating it up. Man, look at this thing. This is a unique property. This is fascinating. How long has this been listed? 154 days. 8-bed, 10-bath, of course. 6 acres. Masterfully built castle. Yeah, I agree with you there. Wow. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And of course, I'll have a link in my description for my website where you could look at all of these yourself. So here's another one. This looks like a land opportunity in Salt Spring. Or is it? 164 acre oceanfront property, 5 bed, 4 bath. So it's got a house on it. I don't know, for usually if you're in the 10 million plus range and you don't have a ton of random bathrooms, then it's likely the land that makes this worthwhile. Do they even show the inside? Oh, look at this. Oh yeah. So this is oh, that looks quite nice in there. I'm impressed. I mean, obviously you're paying 11.5 million for the 164 acres, not necessarily the building on there. So let's see what else we got. Okay, once we get below the 10 million range, we'll call it good. But here we go, closer to my turf, Nanaimo. We got one on Laguna Vista Road, just under 11 million, 44 acres. Vacant land, that's what it's being sold as. Looks like it has some buildings on it, but crown jewel of Vancouver Island, loved by the same family for over 50 years. Exclusive waterfront property, mixed residential commercial zoning. So you got some options of what you can do with the place. All right, let's take a look. You got some waterfront here, so some Nanaimo waterfront. Oh wow, look at that. And you got look how the water, how green it is. That's cool. Nice, like your own beach. That's beautiful. You got a little dock there. Wonder if it's deep water moorage, but I'm sure we'll be able to see that. No, it doesn't. Need to do some due diligence. But beautiful. What more can you ask for? I mean, for over 10 million, you have a right to ask for a few things, but it's a cool spot. Another piece of land. And what else? Okay, let's do one more. One more. Oak Bay. All right, so closer to Victoria. We're on the South Island again. This one's been listed for just under 2 months. Just under 10 million. Let's see some of the details here. Built this year, or sorry, 2022. I'm losing track of time here. Less than an acre. It has 12 baths. Sorry, I'm yelling. Gotta calm down. 12 baths. That's a lot. That's how you know we're in the fancy house territory, is when you have more than double the amount of baths per bedrooms. Situated on a 0.99 acre property in the coveted community, the Uplands, with almost 14,000 square feet of living space. Wow. 5 oversized bedrooms, 12 baths, generously proportioned rooms, 3 kitchens. Oh my goodness. This is a huge home. Garage is a car connoisseur's dream with turntable and work area. South-facing backyard. Does it have an ocean view? Is it on the water? I'm curious. Radiant floor heat. That's always interesting. That's a whole video on itself talking about radiant floor heat. 4 garage spaces, 12 total parking spaces, connected to sewer, connected to municipal water. I missed the taxes on this. What do you pay for taxes for a place like this? $53,000. I mean, let's round that up to 54,000. But man, fair enough. Okay, let's take a look at this thing. Wow. Some landscaping, maybe get some grass in there. Was built in a year or so. Is this the front door? Yeah, it is. There's your garage. A large deck. Yeah, it looks like it still needs some landscaping work. Look at that entrance. It's like an albino bat cave. You know, you got the wow. Not sure if there's any symbolism behind that, but looks cool. Oh wow. Oh, look at the carpet. Is that carpet? I think it's carpet. Look at all those lights. There's a disco ball up there. What was this? I wonder, like, did someone build this with the intention of selling it? Or did they build it because they had a vision of what they want themselves? Always curious about that for these super custom homes. Huge. Yeah, it looks like it was meant to be like a house / nightclub. Like it's massive. So I don't see any ocean view. Wait. Of course you got an elevator. How many floors is this? And you got another kitchen. You got another kitchen. This but purple. And you got another little suite with oh, look at that bathtub shower. That's cool. What is this? What is that? Where are we? Is that, and that's a rainfall shower, it looks like, just in the middle of the room. Okay. Oh, or was that the sorry, I have my dog wants to be a part of the video here. She wants to see what the commotion's all about. Oh, so this looks like a, wow, this is interesting. It's quite the bathroom. There's no mirrors. I'm sure that's something that could be negotiated though. Wow, I can't keep track of the kid. Oh my goodness, look at this garage. Okay, one sec. I gotta move this here. Okay. Look at that. Oh, and of course you got your, I don't know, I'm kind of at a loss for words here. I'm just along for the ride right now. Oh, and there's your elevator for one of the floors. Well, and look at that carpet. They got that carpet. I've seen it a few times now. So many kitchens. Is this a closet? I don't know. This would be, I'd be curious to see this one in person. There's a lot to unpack with that. You know what? I think that's a good spot to end this. That's a quick run through of some of the most expensive homes and pieces of land for sale on Vancouver Island right now. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're curious about taking a look at any of these homes, maybe shoot me a message. Happy to go take a look. If you're looking, if you have a budget of 20 million, you definitely got some flexibility of what you could do and what you could buy here on the island. So there looks like there's a wide range of what type of options you're looking for. If there is something that catches your attention, and even if you're not looking in the 20 million range, we tend to have some more affordable options for the more reasonable budget. If you're looking at 700, a lot of great single family homes in Vancouver Island in the 700 range. I've seen homes for sale. I helped clients buy homes that you could live in for 400. So there are those options depending on where you want to be. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Always happy to help. Trevor Pelland here with the Coast to Coast Real Estate Team, your Vancouver Island Realtors. Thank you very much. Hope you have yourself a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye.